Hey folks, Grant back here for day 3 of our countdown to the end of archery deer season. It's your 5-day countdown for some tactics to tag out and make sure you've got some venison in the freezer. And what we're going to do is cover off something a little different today, and it's going to involve needing a buddy. And both you and your hunting buddy are going to need to know the terrain and the deer activity on the parcels of land, the properties you're hunting. This is really critical because what we're going to do is what I call a soft drive. That's right. We're going to do a little bit of a push, but it's going to be a little bit different. What you're going to do is you're going to have a setup where some, deer are known to move through, a known funnel. This could be a drainage area. It could be a main run. It could be an escape route, anything like that. And what you want to do for the person who's sitting, or the stander, the person on the stand, is you want to get them inside the cover, right? So you want them inside the cover, not outside of it, right? Waiting for the deer to pop out, you want it inside. Why? Because the person that's doing the dogging or the pushing or the soft push, they're going to be coming through the bush extremely slowly. They're essentially going to be still hunting toward you, but at a bit of an angle. That way, if they do push the deer by, you've still got safety in mind. You know the direction the other hunter's in, which is critical. And they're going to be able to get a shot off where those deer are going to slow down and stage before they squirt out into an open area, which is very common to whitetails anyway. They'll slow down, make sure they're going into another open area, and then squirt out into that area. And that's what we're actually going to be trying to do. I highly recommend you pick a property, like I said before, that is well known to you. You know it really well. You've seen the deer moving and escaping there, and you know where to set up. And you can get, with wind direction in mind, ahead of those animals. Allow the person that's dogging or pushing to get and box all the way around that cover. I would start off at least 100 yards away or more from the person standing or sitting and waiting. And the pusher or the person dogging is actually going to go and still hunt. This is super critical. When you're going to still hunt, you're going to zigzag to the edges of bedding and feeding areas inside that cover, and you're going to move as slowly as you can. So you're going to take 10 slow steps. You're going to sit down for maybe, I'd say, a good 10 minutes and observe. You're going to get up, take 10 more slow steps, sit down, and you're going to zigzag your way through doing this, like a windshield wiper or a good pointing dog or a bird dog will work through that cover. Get a windshield wiper back so that if you're the dogger, when you end this, you should be away on the side to the left or right of the stander, right? And I would pre-designate this as well so that person standing knows where you're coming through, all right? This has worked for me. I've actually tagged 2 of my friends out like this a few years ago, hunting a couple of pieces of land that we knew really well, and we would segment it off. So we do one push, takes about an hour and a half a push, give or take, and unless a shot's made, and then we would pick another piece and we would break large properties down into smaller areas to do these types of pushes. They're very, very slow. We don't want the deer running. We want the deer moving out slowly ahead of the hunter moving through if he is busting them, but not fast enough that they're going to run by the stander or the sitter waiting for that shot and isn't going to be able to get the shot off because it's just too fast, right? So that's super critical. Now, the other part of this is it's important to communicate. If the person still hunting through actually gets a chance at a deer, which happened on one of the last pushes we did, I had a little buck stand up in front of me, a nice fat 6-point with not a lot of time left in that year, and he got it. He was 15 meters from me. The best part is I knew exactly where my buddy was in relation to where I shot. It was very safe. There was good communication beforehand. And when I pushed through, he was able to get a shot at a deer, although he missed. And it's a really great way to try to tag out. All right. Good luck to everybody. I hope that helps you out. If any questions, please shoot them down below. And I really want some feedback. Hey, folks, if you have any ideas to add to this, especially you folks I'm talking to you in my SKOOL Bowhunting Group, I want to hear them. I want to hear what your thoughts are, not only on what I'm trying to convey here and give you some advice on, but of course, your experience matters as well. I really want to hear them in the comments below. Thank you so much. Good luck, everyone, trying to tag out on a late season whitetail. Cheers.